This is the last bit of the BigFeat 50k Hangers Way. I thought I'd come back, have a bit of retrospect, a bit of analysing what the day was like while we run up the backside of Butser on the hottest day of the year, I think. First off, what an amazing event. BigFeat put on an amazing event. The signage was spot on. Didn't even have to do any navigation whatsoever. The aid station's awesome. Everyone. What an experience that was for my first ever event and race. I will definitely be back next year and will continue to do so. And if you didn't know, it was a very first event for them to put on as well. It was in the planning for quite a while, and the owners are glad to finally bring it to us. And I'm glad they did. Also, thank you to everyone that come up to me and said thank you for the video and watching my videos. It blew my mind, and it was such a nice feeling to know that if I helped just one person with my BigFeat recce route I did a month or two ago, I think now. That was amazing, and it was so good to meet everyone. I do like to run on my own, but it was so nice to get out and socialise, because that's what it's all about as well, right? And for me to get used to that, it was fantastic. Really loved it. And first and foremost, I can tell you this, that I learned a lot. Things don't necessarily go to plan, and running an event is a hell of a lot more different than running on your own and normally. But most of you guys know that anyway. Newer people that are new to running and events and such, really is a different experience. For one thing, I was not running up hills like that right at the end of the 50k. It humbled me. There was no way my legs or my endurance was doing that. No, not at all. Could I have done? Yes, I think I could have ran a lot more of the ups. And that comes on to the big second point that I learned. It was at this point that I realised how you can be dictated pace by others, and how others can actually dictate your plan and what you do. When I saw other people walking up the hill, I thought, yeah, if it's good enough for them, I'll have a walk. The person up in front was at a good pace, so I was like, okay, I feel like this is helping me, so I was sticking at that pace and sticking behind them. I think that's why a plan is important, obviously, and pacing yourself and knowing what pace that you want to be at. At the moment, I just run on feel. I do not look at any data or have a watch or anything, and it's up to this point has been great. It's been quite refreshing, but I think it's definitely time to get a watch, so it would help me in doing workouts and pacing myself. But I did not care about that. I'm having so much fun talking to new people, chatting at some of the aid stations, and I thought, this is my first event. I can't be competitive on my first event, and I've only been running for 9 months. There's plenty of time to get better. You can't talk running up the backside of Butser. What are you doing? So how would I describe the day, honestly? It was probably the best and amazing good bad day. Mentally, I might have got tricked and wasn't strong enough mentally, because I think physically I could have definitely pushed a hell of a lot more. But it was such a damn good, amazing day and event. I don't care. One of the reasons I do say it was a good, bad day, most of the way round that, I had stomach issues. Here comes the excuses. Excuse alert. But seriously, it was a nightmare to have tummy issues on the day, you know. I've been lucky on pretty much all the running that I do that I haven't had much problems. But the tummy issues got me on the day. Hydration was great. I was getting the salt in as well. But the big problem was nutrition. It was calories and carbohydrates going in. But I found out at the last aid station, pretzels were one of my favourites. They were going down a treat, and after that last bit, I felt pretty good. So it is about training the calories to go in. Coming up the backside of Butser, getting on top, and then starting your descent down into the finish line. The best feeling. It was amazing. It was at this point that you can just see the finish line, and I felt great. And I tried to finish strong, so I did go down this as fast as I could and across the finish line as fast as I could. Apart from tummy issues and teetering on the edge of low energy and kind of not being 100%, I didn't have any problems at all with my legs, or problems with twisting my ankles or anything, because this course was tough. It had some ankle breaking sections where you got to be careful. The terrain was just up and down, uneven, bits of everything. I mean, it was amazing. I loved it. I do love the technical bits and pieces, but damn, it was difficult. The only thing after the race that I'm struggling with is my left big toenail. I have no idea why it hurts so much. It feels like it's going to come off. It hurts. It's annoying. It's not stopping me getting out and starting running again, which comes into kind of my last thing I just want to briefly touch on. What's next? What am I doing? And here it is, the BigFeat Hangers Way medal. Fantastic medal, love it. Really chuffed with my first event. I learned so much. I was around people that I knew, that I respect and inspire to be so much. Sarah and Robert from List Runners, Sarah come 3rd overall and Robert come 5th. I mean, these are guys that are just so good that I'm just trying to get as good as I can be, and watching them do what they do, it's inspiring for everyone. So I want to say thank you to them and everyone that supports me. And it's just the beginning. So what is next? I've got a lot of content that I would like to create, and I base my running around that. So that's where I'm heading. I'm going to be doing lots of challenges and lots of little content stuff, and get my YouTube channel up and running. There's some big ideas for the YouTube channel. I will be doing these little vertical format vlog formats, and I will keep posting those and stuff, but I've got bigger plans for a show that I want to create that's blending my love of creativity and running. There's not going to be many events this year. There's going to be one more event that I've got, which is the Maverick South Downs event on the 5th of October. Ultimately, we've got loads of ideas, loads of creativity, loads of ambition, and it's time to get cracking on it. Thank you everyone for the support. And now it's back to the running and content grind and see what we can do. Have a good day. Oh, my big toe feels like it's gonna fall off.